Hi Calvary kids, and welcome back to our 5th midweek devotional. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. I miss you all, and I cannot wait to give you a great big hug when this is all over. Today we're going to be focusing on the story of Hannah, and her story is found in 1 Samuel, and today we're going to be focusing on chapters 1 and 2. Hannah was a woman who could not have children. Her husband loved her so much, but he had another wife who had many children, and this made Hannah very upset. She wanted to have children of her own, and she would cry and not eat because she was so sad. One day she went to the temple, and as she was praying to God, she was crying. She was praying silently, but her lips were moving as she was crying, and the priest thought that she was drunk. She told him that she was not drunk, but that she was pouring out her heart to God. She was vowing to God that if he gave her a son, she would dedicate him to God, and he would do God's work for his whole life. After this, the priest sent her home, and God allowed her to become pregnant. She had a son, and she named him Samuel. When Samuel was old enough to leave his mother, she brought him to the temple and dedicated him to God as she promised that she would. Samuel stayed in the temple and served the Lord for his whole life. This story teaches us a bunch of lessons. First, when we are sad or upset or confused or worried, or even if we're happy or excited or thankful, we can bring all of these things to God because He cares about us so much. He wants us to tell Him when we're sad and when we're happy. Hannah brought her troubles to God even when she was crying. Secondly, if it's God's will, He will answer our prayers, and nothing is too big for Him to handle. Hannah couldn't have children, but God answered her prayer and made a way for her to have Samuel. Our memory verse for this week is Matthew 6:6, and that says, "When you pray, go into a room alone and close the door. Pray to your Father in private. He knows what is done in private, and He will reward you." This week, we'd love to hear about what you're praying about during this pandemic. Whether you're praying about a family member like your mom or dad, or something that you're worried about or concerned about or thankful for, we would love to hear it. And we'd love for you to comment down below. Bye, everybody.